Hey, this is Aiden with Workman Firearms. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to install and mount the Trijicon RMR. Some things you'll need are a torque wrench and some blue Loctite. Now, before we start working on our firearm, we're just going to clear it first. Lock the slide to the rear. Physically and visually inspect that chamber. Inspect your magazine wall. One last time, physically and visually inspect that chamber. All right, we're good to go. Let's install the optic. All right, so before we install the optic, what you want to do is you can use a vise or you can just hold it using your hands. But today we're going to be using a vise. If you do use a vise, make sure to put a protective barrier between the vise itself and your slide. I have some rubber barriers in here today. If you don't have rubber barriers, you can also use just a simple towel and wrap your slide in that. Now I'm just going to use a Q-tip, wipe away any debris on the mounting plate or the slide where you're going to be mounting your optic. After you've done that, make sure that you've installed your battery, and all you're going to do is set that Trijicon RMR right nice and slug so it fits onto your slide. Check and make sure there's no gaps or crevices. You're going to use your blue Loctite, and you're going to just put a small amount on those screws. You do not want to over Loctite these screws. Small amount. Then you're just going to drop that screw in, and you'll just repeat it onto that other screw. Just a small amount. That screw in, and then you're going to take your torque wrench, and you can set it anywhere between 9 to 12 inch per pounds. You do not want to over tighten these screws. If you over tighten these screws, they're most likely not going to come out, or you might risk stripping those screws when you try to remove that optic to replace those batteries. Now from here, I'm going to wait about 30 minutes for it to drive, and then I'm going to test fire it and make sure that optic actually stays on there.